Alright, so hello and welcome to the stream. We're continuing with the drawing from last time. So I took the time off to actually get the line art most of the way done. There's a couple of bits that I still need to do. Just probably start coloring in just a moment. Just go... I need to make this more horizontal. Like that, ideally. And we just want to bring this around and go up. Maybe not that sharp, maybe like that. Okay, so, the original plan was, where is it, to have the perspective like this in the dugout. So if you don't watch baseball, I presume that most people will know that there's the little area where the players sit when they're not up on the field. That's usually below the stands for most stadiums. That's kind of what we have here. But for the perspective here, we're going to take the vanishing point, which is like way out over here. And we're going to shove it over to like here. Actually, let's put it like behind them. Let's put a vanishing point like right there. Actually, this isn't a vanishing point. This is a horizon line. This is a vanishing point. So I basically want the barrier to come up behind them. I don't want the horizon line to be too far off here. Maybe somewhere like that. Alright, but ignoring that for a moment, we're going to actually get the rest of the stuff done here. Alright, so let's flip this over. Hand doesn't feel very good here, but I couldn't find for the life of me a proper reference for this, so we're just going to sit with that hand. Okay, so we're gonna go do the in here as well. Actually, no, there should be, the front is like over here. You can very quickly tell I was not one of those kids that in primary school or elementary school, depending on what part of the world you're in, that did a lot of block lettering. Not like you really did block lettering like this as a kid. This is the kind of font you get. Actually, maybe you do it as a kid now, because everything's more digital. I don't know how often teachers nowadays have to put up with word arts in documents that don't need it. That was definitely a thing that could happen back in the day. It was just like, oh wow, you can't even read the text. Like, they tried to put way too many really poor color choices into the paper. We're going to line this up about as well as we can. So let's go straight into here. No, cut this off. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. In. And then the last bit we actually need here is the hand. Hmm. I'm actually thinking I should lower the horizon line. If I lower the horizon line, I can actually have the general shape of the barrier on the outside facing downwards. I mean, they're not really standing in perspective to begin with, so it's not big of a problem. Okay, well, either way. I'm gonna go like this to do the hand over the shoulder. Oh, that was a thumb? Oh, whatever, thumb's hidden. That's fine. This will look okay. And I actually have like the general position of the fingers in the right spot. So then if I cut off the shoulder part of the shirt here, like so. It's just hand on shoulder, like so. Then I should have moved Shiina across a bit so that it wasn't literally have one elbow in her eye. And also this can be a bit softer because this is literally just a crease line. What layer is this on? Oh, of course it is. How much of this is the wrong layer? A lot of it. Great. It's a great thing though, basically supposed to be the same layer anyway. Okay, fine, we'll just merge these. Yeah, now I can work on them together. Just soften these lines a bit. There's more supposed to be a crease guide. Don't I should add a line to here just for the seam of one pant leg, because it's not the outside side here. But I think just to give the roundness of the leg a bit more guidance here, we are going to draw the stripe down the side of the leg. This is just a personal touch that isn't part of anything, as far as I can tell. I just like having it just so it helps with the shape of the leg, because then you can say this is the side of the leg. Okay, now then. So another major part of the uniform is that there's stripes on it. So we have these kind of stripes. Do I just draw them in with the color layer, or do I draw them in here? Actually, I need to draw them in here because I want to draw colors in monochrome. Actually, what is the best way to do this? Do I want to thick out? I think I do want the thick outline. Actually, wait, hold on. This has to go over her breasts. So we'll go... Yeah, we'll go like this to kind of go over the shape of her breasts here. Because there's one thing to say is that she's very well endowed. Actually, in that fact, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this section separately to the section below. That's a wrong pin. Oh, that shouldn't matter too much. Increase the number of them coming over the top here. Okay, let me just... Okay, yeah, this can go for a bit. Especially need this part to like slide down on an angle. Oi, just carve that line, please. Okay. We need to wrap around aggressively. Hmm. Hmm. How do these kind of shirts actually work? Let me see if I can find a striped shirt. Hold on. Usually you don't have the stripe going over the top of the I'm not looking for, say, why is it switching my pins? No, it's just all pins. Hmm. Alright, try switching different way. No, not like that. I need the stripes to go a different way. It's like this. So usually the difference fabric cut once it reaches the shoulders. I guess we could do that. That's fine, I guess. So instead of going down like this, we put like a actual proper cut like that. Then what happens is that in here there'll be separate stripes that go down the sleeve instead. Whoa! Well, that, yeah, that looks a bit more proper. Okay, then we'll take on this part where we just do normal stripes going down the body. Like so. Hmm. Um... Actually, you know what? I'm going to change this a little bit here so that this is actually no. Yeah, no, I need to change this so that we're actually going. Let's change the inside of the shirt instead. So for these, it's what usually like the armpit area where this is connected. So we're going to split this right about what here, and we're going to split this over the top of here. What they do you? Okay, so she's facing. I mean, you take into account a little bit of chest, but not much. As opposed to Shiina, Ririmu is not very well endowed. Am I allowed to say that? I've been so focused just drawing lines. Just straight, well, not completely straight, but mostly straight lines. This is coming around the body, side of the body at this point. So something like that. Now the question is, do I stick just the in on, or do I actually try and put on the full logo? Which, out of all of the teams, this is the most basic one, I think. At least I think it was. Actually, let me take a look. Do I still have team logos? Let's have a look at this. That had the yank from the stream because I couldn't find the tweet that had them. Yeah, it's basically the most basic one, because, well, the Risei is pretty basic, and the West is kind of standard. I guess the Heliester one is probably actually the most. Oh no, no. Azarashi, that looks like a font with a border around it. That's probably by far the most basic, and that's not even like. Is that the only serif font? No, it's not. Wait. No, it is. It's the only serif font. Is it sans serif that has got the little flicks, or is it serif? I mean, the reason is block lettering, so that's what serif. The sans serif? I should know this. Oh yeah, and here's me trying to work out how to draw the helmet. There's an upside down reference image right there. Also going to wrap her neck in the inner shirt. We're just gonna thin her neck down a little bit instead of drawing the shirt all the way down. Man, it's been way too long trying to figure out how to deal with that ponytail. Oh right, and I also need let's see, we need this. Oh, there's no line here, hold on. Why is there no neckline here? Okay, we need... That's on the wrong layer. All of this is on the wrong layer. Oh boy! Oh whatever, it'll all turn to the one image in the end anyway. That's fine, as long as I can manage it. This is her hair coming around the back. Don't really know what's doing back here, so we're just gonna draw like a few strands and hope it looks okay. You know what, we'll draw a third one. Just cross them down here and not worry about it too much. The other side would be what... It's a good thing I got a lot of bodies blocking a lot of space here. That really helps with some details. Or hiding some details I don't need. Okay, so... we're going to be coloring in... not monochrome, but grey. So this is what you'd get if you're gonna read your standard print shop manga. So one of the things we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna switch our paper back to white. Oh my god, my eyes are so bright. Okay, so there are a couple of things that we will be working with here that is still kind of standard, which is we take the colors, notably this black here, and we are going to just slap it into all the places that it needs this black. Not like that. I think we're going to leave the skin as a white color. I think that's probably the easiest way to manage it. Should probably put lights in this, don't I? But I'm going to do monochrome style. I'm going full monochrome. Yeah, I probably want this to be lighter, I think, just looking at it right now. This is a very dark kind of color. So do I try and take this pink and just see what this monochrome, what this gray color gives me? Let's make this a bit more of a pale color here. Oh right, I forgot about it. Hold up. This will be tight, so it doesn't need to be don't need to change the shape of the arm too much. Just kinda make it very clear that it's sticking out of the Whoa, that's not what I wanted. This really gives a very different feel from doing it in color. That's actually very interesting. It's definitely my first time trying something like this, so everything's gonna be trial and error from here on. Why is that line going wild? What the heck is happening here? Which line is this? Okay, good. You know what? I'm gonna merge down the two vector layers. Screw this. I know what I'm doing. That's not going to be a mistake. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to make a copy of this, and then I'm going to merge down the vector layers. I know what I'm doing. I have a backup now too, because I'm a smart person. Okay. We want to take this pinkish color and use it for the stripe on the pants as well. And we also want to use it on the belt, which is visible here, here, a little bit down here. It's not visible on Shiina's side. I think her helmets are black. So we're actually going to take this color and just... we're going to use a slightly darker color here to go onto the helmet. And then we're going to use almost pitch black for the inside of the helmet, the sponge part. Let me just switch pins here. Man, my line work wasn't good here. That's not it. Then we're going to, use this color. We're going to plop it into here. Okay, now what do I do about the hair? I'm going to need a little bit of hair. Do I just try and take... let's try and take this little bit of pink at the ends of her hair and... Actually, no, let me try and take this grayish area here. We're going to color Shiina's hair here with the gray. I should really leave it white. Yeah, I should really leave this white. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of Shiina's hair and I'm going to, where the pink is, kind of brush in the actual pink parts in gray. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I am going to use a darker color than that because that's not dark enough to show anything off. That might be a bit strong. So it's just kind of the strands are a little pinky. Shorten that a little bit. Her doesn't look like there's any on the back. It's like the tips. It's looking good. Cheers, eh? This is the first time I'm trying this kind of coloring. So if it's looking good, that's a good sign because it means I'm doing something right. So the very ends of the hair here. Like that. Do we want some on here? Nope, that's basically all one color. Okay. Okay, now what? Actually, do I want to keep her hair completely white? That's always the tricky bit with doing hair, especially for like manga style. Because I want to define the bit that's got color, which is the define the bit that's a different color, which is the pink part here. But I also don't want to use because you want to keep a lot of light colors completely white. Because that usually expresses colors between white and blonde, like a golden color. If you're doing colors in grayscale. Okay, let's just take a look at Ririmu. Okay, so if she's like a brownie kind of color, And I need to define the pink, like some pink strips as well. Okay, I think we are going to use a little bit of a gray color for her hair. Actually, let me just see what kind of gray it gives me if I actually just use her hair color, which should be based around here. Okay, what does this give me in my kind of grayscale? You know what? I think that works. I think I like that. Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and paint in all of her hair in this color. I'll deal with the actual pink strips later. We'll just get all of this colored in first. Okay. Alright, the undershirt. We're gonna take... I think we're gonna use this color for the undershirt. So that is here, 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 here... yeah, here. And want to come across her arm like that. Then we're going to... let me just fill these in a little here and a little bit right there. Why do I have extra line? Oh, wait, no, I know what's happening here. There's an extra line here, and we're supposed to be this color. Okay, her ribbon is a dark color, so we shall use a lighter color than this. Actually, let me just see what color this gives me. Obviously, we're not going to use the actual ribbon, but... well, that's pretty dark. Let's make this a little bit lighter. I think we're going to keep the skin completely white. We might try and define a little bit of the knuckle, but I think that's the limit we'll do with the actual hair, or not the hair, the skin parts. For the lash, we're just going to go ahead and use a dark color. The fun part's actually going to be the eyes, because you still want to do a relatively higher level of detail on the eyes. Even if it doesn't end up having the color detail that you'll often see. Just see if I can cut that little... nope. Can I just cut the little bit of pixels here, please? It's bothering me a little bit. It shouldn't bother me this much, but it's bothering me. Okay, thank you. Oh, and we also want... what color is her hairpin thing? It's a dark color. Sure. We will use this color. Oh, that's a very different feel from what I usually do, because I have not tried this before, obviously, but... alright, let me... the convenient thing is I have a manga app on my phone, so I can actually just, like, look through some things if I need to have a quick reference. How do I want to do shadows? Alright, we want to take this grey and we want to brush it onto the ends of her hair here. Just go ahead and brush this on. Hum 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 hum. Alright, now to figure out how to deal with the eyes. What is the best way to deal the eyes? I am now going to refer to some of the manga. Do I go circle, darker pupil, light, with very defined round shapes? Yeah, that seems right. Alright, we'll go with that. Do I want to define the eye white? Do I define the eye white, or do I not want to define the eye white? Let me just have a look at this. Just like pulling some stuff out. I usually want to define the lower lash, which I have. I don't want to define the eye white. Maybe have a little bit of extra definition around the side lash, or the side part of the lash that curls back down, but that should be about it. And I should define the eyelid. Sure, okay. I need to draw in her brow. I'm kind of trying my best to cover their brows, so I shouldn't need to deal with that. Oh right, I need to deal with her pink strips up here. Which ones are the pink strips up here? It's let me just zoom in on this a little bit. So we've got at least one pink strip. It's this one. Do we just darken it? Oh, I got solution. Oh, that's a bit aggressive. Let's just take this color, make it a little bit darker, and then plop it in. And then I want to also define... Where's her... Okay, I'm gonna take this part, because it doesn't look like it's very prominent on the top side of her head. We're gonna go ahead and use the pen to go ahead and draw in some extra lines here. Some fully defined lines. Actually, we're gonna get rid of these lines. Oh, eraser. Eraser, please. Get rid of these lines that originally are here. Let me just get rid of them. Because we need to define some lines for the pink strips, and how they kind of very aggressively define themselves against the rest of her hair. We're gonna have full lines. And we're going to take this, and we're gonna go ahead and plop this in here, here, and here. Oh dear. Let us not do that. Oh, my line's not fully filled in, that's why. Just slip that in there, yep. Okay, so that's and like that. And then we want to basically turn some of these into this color as well. So, you, and you, and you. And how about you? Actually, no, that's a bit too much, I think. That looks about right. That kind of makes her hair look like it's got a second tone to it. Or very defined second color to it. Alright, time to try and figure out how to do the eyes. So basically, okay, should I do this in one color or two? Or should I start using extra layers? I should probably start using extra layers, that's probably smart. Okay, we're going to make a new layer here. We're also going to make this a gray layer. We're going to go one. You know what, I'm going to do all the eyes at the same time. Probably going to do all the eyes in the same style. So we're going to go... This is the base. Oh. This is the iris base. We're going to add a layer here, which is the darker. We need a darker, lighter, and then a pupil. And that's kind of the layers we need here. Do I want to define highlights? How much do I want to define highlights in more of a manga style? I'll define it, just define it. Yep, just define it. Okay, we'll have an extra layer for highlight. So basically what we want is to go do I just use blending layers, or should I actually let's use blending layers, why not? So we're gonna have, let's using the G pen. Like that. Then with the lighter layer, we're gonna use an add, we're gonna go like that. Then with the pupil, we're gonna add a multiply, yeah, we're gonna go multiply layer. We're gonna go, no, we'll, we want this further back on for a side on here. How do I want to do the eye here? Usually you go with thinner iris, but I've got like a pretty wide shot of the iris here. We'll go like this. Do I want that to be fully black? Or do I want to be a little bit gentle with this? Oh, either way, gonna skip that layer and we're just gonna go. I'm not gonna. That is a lot of lights. No, use this color. Okay, okay, let's match this to the other eye, which I can actually see properly. That would probably be smart, right? Because we want the face to be what, angled a bit like this. The fuck am I doing? What the? Okay, more like that. Then put the pupil into here. Okay, we'll go with that. Then for the highlight, we want to go full white. Actually, wait, where's the light source? Hold up, not liking this. Um... Just hating a little bit. Get that out of there. Okay, that looks a bit more proper. Where's the light? Near the side of where the light is now. And do I want to move the first or the horizon, not the horizon line, the vanishing point? Do I want to move the vanishing point? I think I do want to move the vanishing point. Not like that. Not like that. How do I move just that? No, this is the horizon line. Please let me move the just the vanishing point, please. Wait. How do I move the vanishing point? So I just grab this whole thing and just... Does it have to be that, like, spot right there? Okay, we're gonna make a new perspective ruler. Because I kind of want the... Actually, how do I want this? Let's say the top of the rail comes up to... Shiina's chest line and goes this way. No, I want it to face out into... And then let's say... don't do that, please. Why do I have to do it this way? Okay, let me just move this back in. Let's say the top of the dugout is like... facing this way. Is my horizon line tilted? It is not, I think. Okay, I don't think it's tilted. I just really leaned into my screen there. Because we have some lines for the background, let's say. Background. And then we take the snapping and say the top of the dugout is like here. And let's say it's vanishing like way down the back, so we're going to actually say the wall is like over here. That means that the corner will be about here. Actually, let me just let If the corner is about there, that means that we will come down to about here, where the... So this is the wall. We want like an opening here. Let's say it's about this much space, because this is far away now. Then we'll have the bottom of the barrier, and then we'll go barrier across, like so. And let's say that as this moves away from them, that the back of the dugout actually here. Here. And because this is actually facing upwards, what we get is, in fact, the top side of this rail, which we can try and fill in a little bit. It's not going to look very pretty because of how flat this part of the perspective actually is, but let's say it's like right there. That's on the horizon line, isn't it? Yep, that is matching my horizon line and not my perspective line, or my vanishing point. Go towards or go away from vanishing point, please. Like that. Yeah, it doesn't look very pretty because it's like the flat side of it, but then we'll have like the steps leading out here, where you'll have like some steps. That's a very tall step, I think, based on the actual distance perspective. Let's just shorten that up quite a bit. Actually, wait, no, that should... We need this. How the fuck are these lines not matching up? What the hell? We're just gonna do that. Then, because this is very far away, about halfway up this line, we're just gonna do this. Then we're gonna go like that. Then we're gonna go like that along horizon line. Then we're gonna go like that. Then we're gonna cut this off. Then we're gonna cut these lines in the back off. And we kind of have... Actually, go like this, and then like this, and then we go like that, and then we have a step, kind of. Go like that. Oh, whatever. That's behind them. Why am I even bother drawing this? This is literally behind them. You can see the stuff in front of them. Okay, that's not the angle I want. Let me see if I can find the actual, like, dugout and just use that as perspective. Alright, here we go. Baseball dugout. Okay, we're gonna pretend that the benches are the front side. And we're gonna pretend like this front part is like the actual that we're working with here. So what I'm going to have is... Whoop, that went the right reference folder. Okay, so the perspective is going to go womp here and then womp here. Oh wait, let me just delete this ruler. Womp here. And then womp down like here, kind of sharp. And that'll give me a vanishing point back there, sure. The good thing is that 90% of this is still behind him, so you know what? We're gonna ignore everything and just draw the thing while taking into account the stuff that's already in front. So what I wanted was to have the edge of the barrier around here, and then along horizon line, and then towards vanishing point again. Then you just pull this down, because this is actually more or less in line with them. We're just gonna bring this all the way down. And then we are going to... Actually, because of how tall this is in perspective of them, we don't want the steps. The steps are not needed at this point, but we are going to have essentially what's going to be the roof, which kind of would be like about here. And this is all roof back here now. Do I want to try and draw benches? Let's say the top of the bench is like here. Oh, this is very... Oh, this is very sharp to my vanishing point now. Okay, we're not going to draw anything there. Because that's actually very wide to my vanishing point. But... we still want, down here, we are going to draw the baseball bat, which, for reference, was what? In my sketch? Yeah, oh well, my sketch was a bit further back and my perspective was different at the time. But, we are going to draw a bat here. We're not going to we're not going to snap to the thing, we're just going to draw a bat by going, let's see. We're not going to snap to the ruler. We're going to draw circle with an actual black color. Circle. Kind of like that. We're going to roll this down a little bit. We're going to, where we can, actually cut out this line. So that we've got the full shape here. So this is the end of the bat. Look, it's a little bit defined, so we're going to just go ahead and go like this. It's really just hiding parts of it behind her hair, like, that's going to help me. Then we want to... Actually, the bat is about your arm span. Is this going to be too tall? I'm just going to... Hold up. If it's leaning against this, then I'm only going to see the top side of this. Hold up. That's wrong perspective. We're going to be seeing the side of this, like... So it'll be like the... just this part of the bat, right? Because we're looking at it from the side. That looks a little wide. Let me just thin that a little bit. So we'll see like this side of the bat. Whoop. Oh, I took out part right here. Great. Glorious. Can I put that back in? Is that gonna let me put that back in? Of course not. Oh, whatever. You know what? We're just gonna use the straight line tool here. And then for perspective, we are gonna go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too small. It's a little small. Alright, let me just bring up an actual picture of a baseball bat. Is it gonna be leaning that way? Really having a good old think about this now. No, it's going to... I'm thinking way too hard about this. Okay, we're gonna draw a little away from the hair so we actually can just look at the whole thing. No, it's gonna be what, like, you'll see like the very bottom side of this. Where you then have the bat coming out of here. Like, that's how it should look, right? Okay, let me just make this on a different layer. Let me just cut this out and put this on a different layer. Alright, Alright, bat. While I figure this out. Because then we use a straight line, and then we're just gonna go yoink and yoink. Then we're gonna take this whole thing and we're gonna go yoink. Let's just work with those two straight lines actually and just draw this part a little nicer. Because what will happen is that what we'll have like... The fact that these two lines aren't actually lined up is also not helping, but kinda... Actually, I have this image in here of a bat that's like kinda in the same perspective. Maybe I should just work it off this. But just that this time it'll be... yoink! It's actually like this kind of perspective, so maybe I should just do that. Very conveniently, I have that sitting there. So it'll kind of be what? That looks a little weird. Why? But we still need the, I mean, our figures are lined up very well to begin with, but still kind of want to have the bands, while they should be horizontal, we're going to like draw them at a slight angle to show the perspective a bit better of the actual bat. And we're still going to make this a bit larger. And then if we then take this and go womp, 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 womp. It now sits behind the hair, like where it's supposed to be. And well, guess we shall go ahead and why are you snapping? Oh, right, you usually snap to a symmetrical rule, that's probably why. Let's do that, just thin out these lines a little bit. Actually, if I go like this, and then I go selection from layer, and then I go to here, and then I just go delete. Oh, that works. Gets rid of all the lines I don't need, apart from down where it is only white. Cut that out, cut that out. Okay, then we're going to take this color. We're going to use that for the band here. We are going to drop a little tiny bit of color onto the actual bat. Go like this. Alright, a bit of the highlights. Highlights. Alright, because I need the light source. Like... should I put up... No, even in the shadow I can have a little bit of highlight. But it'll be more the defined lights in their eyes rather than the light from the actual light source. Which is actually a lot more defined on Shiina than it is on Ririmu. Why is there a literal constellation happening on her eyes? I feel like I just shouldn't do that. I feel like that's gonna look real weird. Hold up. I just had to stare at that for a bit. Oh, right, because I moved everything. Oh, that's fine. Let's just do it like that. And then we just want to go into here. Take this color, then the darker part, go yoink over here. Then on the pupil layer, take this and just go yoink like that. Okay, we're just gonna do like simple highlights, I think, for this, where we're gonna have the light. Actually, we're gonna put the light like right here. Or should I put it on the top? Put it at the top. You know what? Let's go with big round and do 2. And over here, we're just gonna do a smaller, we're gonna go like here. We are going to define actually on the back here the back side of the roof, which is coming across like right here. Please against horizon line. That's not. Oh wait, I'm not snapping. That's why. Against horizon line, right there. That's the roof, top of the roof. All right, let's just say that they're like permanently in shadow. Actually, if I turn off the ruler, let's say don't show the ruler right now. This is actually already a workable piece, just like this. Then we want to go. We want to define the creases. So we are going to use a multiply layer here, and we're just going to go like this, and we need to go. Let us not use that color. Like that. I can't draw on this, can I? Because it's. Oh, I don't really have a good way of doing this, do I? Alright, fine. First up, let us select everything that's color. Oh, cool, great. Do that. Then we also want to include the pants as the main parts where we need to define creases. Because we need at least the crease coming through here, the crease coming along through here. Oh right, that's true. That's Shiina's pants on the other side. Okay, we can't do it like this. Just do it piece by piece. It is fine to do it piece by piece. I did the wrong layer. I did the wrong layer. Hold up. Ah, jeez. Well, something was wrong. Alright, go like this. Okay, then we deselect, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so kind of like that for those general areas. Let me just actually just go grab these two and just go merge. Where is my hard eraser? Just pop that out. And if I can pop this out. Okay. Like that. Just deal with any creases that are very noticeable. I guess I should a little bit right there. Probably a little bit more defined on this side. Sure. Okay, then we want shadows. I'm gonna turn the creases down a little bit, I think. Yeah, turn this down a bit, decent bit. Then we want shadows, which are namely in here. Oh. On the arm here, below the joint. Along the below the shoulder, essentially, or this armpit area. Turn it down a bit. Along the bottom of her shirt, because this is loose. Wait. And the bit where it gets closer to the body, we're just going to reduce the shadow there. The inside of this needs to be heavily colored. Let's say below this helmet, let's say this helmet's actually blocking a bit of light. So we're going to go ahead and just go below here. Well, everyone loves it. I'm going to add the shadow below her chest area. Then we're going to, on her chest area, add the appropriate shadow to define the shape. On the back side of her sleeve here, we're going to add a shadow. Going to lighten on that side, right into here where it's inside, we're going to darken it. Actually, we're going to remove the shadow from this side. We're going to have the light coming in from over there, so we just go in this general area. Inside here, we're going to have the shadow in this general area. and have the light actually hit the side. For her neck, we're going to darken this part out. And for her neck, we're going to darken this out a little bit. For her was this line supposed to exist? Hold on. Okay, I guess it was. Actually, do I want this much shadow on this part? I kind of want to keep the skin like a bit cleaner. Let's just lighten the shadows under the neck parts. On the hat, we are going to put the shadow on the far side of the hat. And then on the bat, we are going to add some shading that's actually more prominent on the top half than the bottom, because the bottom is actually going to be where the light will start hitting it. Like, kind of like so. Because this part has been blocked by the barrier, and then the rest of it is going to be below that. Then for the actual barrier itself, we're just going to do like a light color here, just to kind of define it. And then for the roof, we are going to also kind of do the exact same thing we just did. Darken this whole bit out, and then we're going to go and just aggressively lighten it more towards the front. I think I should add a color to Shiina's ribbon. Let us use this color actually, and we'll use that for a ribbon here. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's give that a little bit of definition there. Then let's just lighten this maybe a little bit more as well. over the front of her face here. I'm just gonna just like put a little bit of a shadow into here. Is that too aggressive? We're just gonna leave that there. I'm not good enough for shadows to like miss that too much. But we are going to very casually go and oh, don't do that. Why the heck did my pin tool come out? Okay, still. A little bit long. hum. Okay, I think we're done. This is definitely a lot faster than if I was to color with actual colors, naturally, because I don't have to take into account as much in lighting, and I can cheat out a little bit on a lot of shadows and general creases as well. And obviously everything's in gray, so a lot of it can be kinda cheated out on. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave this piece here. Don't really have anything I want to work on at this exact moment. Unless I want to try and turn the Sasaki one into grayscale as well. Because I'm not very happy with the lighting on this, even after looking at it and then looking at how to do lighting. Obviously, the main thing I need to do is actually do the background here, where I need to fill in people. Should I just do that now? Should I just like take this backspace here and actually try and fill in the stands? That's like pretty much the only bit that's kind of left at this point. That's collapsible. Oh, right, because everything has to be in the fucking same. Everything needs to be in the same layer, otherwise this shit doesn't work. I have a gradient here. Glorious. I need to blur the stands and maybe like Should I actually just add some god rays onto this? The problem is that I have everything in folders for organization, and for some reason Clip Studio doesn't like it when you try to use blending layers on top of different folders. I don't know why. I can actually say, like, with a bright yellow, that we have a sunbeam coming down over the top. I mean, normally this would be turned down to like very low amounts of light. But it might be better if I just like do some... Actually, wait, no, I did learn a little bit on like how to do lighting, but I want like a daylight... Do I want a daylight orange or do I want a daylight blue? Like a daylight sky blue, where I want to like just kind of lighten up the edges of the body. Then I could actually be a little bit more aggressive with some of my shadows. I probably need to be more aggressive with my shadows. Alright, well, anyways, the planned work for today is done. I think I'm actually going to leave this here. Probably take a couple of stares at it before I go post this anywhere. It's definitely a very different feel doing it in this like kind of black and white manga style. I don't know if I want to do that to the corners of the building. I'm still like kind of iffy about that, whether I want to do that kind of coloring. I mean, you do have like that kind of definitions. Let me, is there like there's a cross-hatching kind of brush, right? Hold up. There's like a hatching brush that I can... Isn't there like a kind of cross-hatch thing that I can use to like kind of define the walls and roofs? Maybe Gauze Cloud? Where I kind of just want to define walls maybe. Can I just like take this brush and just go... Well, not with that color. Well, I can actually do this color if I do it in gray. Well, not this color. Where if I like just go like this and just like kind of lightly brush this onto the edges here, turn it all the way down. Just to kind of define that this material was like artificial. I mean, realistically, some of the wall should have been a solid color. Yeah, I think I shouldn't like mess with the skin too much. I think I should really just leave the skin as a single color. Yeah, I think this works. I think probably should use the screen tone for the walls if I want to mess with that. Alright, so anyways, a little bit earlier than usual, but I think we'll finish up here. Today's work is done, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. Maybe I'll just add like a little tiny bit there. I do want to try doing more works like this. Notably, one big factor is that it's a lot faster, so I can kind of pump them out a bit quicker, especially if it's stuff I do on stream where I'm not working on it all day, so oftentimes I'm only working on it for the 2 hours a day. So if there's stuff like this, it will be a lot faster. I mean, I should continue to practice coloring because when it comes down to it, I need to get faster at that. I'll see. Also, it seems like the baseball streams are starting to start up in earnest, so there's going to be a lot more material to work with as we go along into mid-August. along all the way till mid-August is the correct way to say it, because it's going to be going for a very long time. Either way, if I don't have anything I want to draw, then it will be back onto the live 2D stuff, which, as a general reminder, is about here right now. I think I'm drawing into lines, right? Yeah, I'm drawing into lines right now. There's a spelling error here. No, there's an extra colon here. Get rid of that and save that. So, run out of things on the baseball side. We'll jump back to this. But while the baseball season's going, we're going to continue on with the good old baseball fan art for the Niji Koshien. Okay, so anyways, tomorrow for the end of week wind down gaming stream, it's going to be, at this current point of planning, or the minimal planning that I do, Pokemon Infinite Fusion. It's been cropping up quite a lot. I know a lot of creators have played it recently, and a lot of creators have played it in the past as well. But I want to have my own go at it, so I'm going to set that up. I think it runs on its own engine, so we won't be using Ritual Arc for this one. I don't think it's a hack. I think it's an actual standalone game that's built in something else. So that will be tomorrow. And as for next week, it will be the continuation of probably more baseball. More baseball themed stuff. Trying to do more poses. More different things than what you get from a VTuber model, which is standing straight, facing forward, standing on your two legs, arms out, and the poses are honestly very interesting, which is why I cause myself pain every time and draw an asymmetric pose, which then requires me to not be able to mirror anything when I'm actually doing the rig. And I hate myself for it every time, but I still do it because I need to practice it. So anyways, thank you very much for watching today's stream. Ignore the fact that I rap on that like crazy. If you like what you saw today and you're not subscribed to the channel, remember to subscribe to catch more. Or if you want to chill out with me for Pokemon Infinite Fusion tomorrow, remember to subscribe for that as well. Also, live 2D tutorials are still coming out in short forms if you like that as well. That's also still coming. Leave a like cause it helps me out, and I shall see you all next time.